holding the instigators of all of this violence were those cops and vigilantes that were first violent. And we've got to hold them as accountable for this as we're trying to hold the black protesters who were out here last night, because this was not instigated by black people. The first windows that were broken by white folks who may have been out here supporting us. It may have been a multiracial thing, but we get painted this picture. Like we get labeled with all of this violence. And when the media continues to tell the story that black folks and that young black people are instigators of violence and that we're aggressors, when we allow that to be the narrative, we encourage people like Amy Cooper to call the cops, and we encourage cops like our vigilantes like the McMichaels to take matters into their own hands against black people. And that's the problem. We got to stop that. And we got to hold not only the media accountable, we have to hold elected officials who keep trying to hold us accountable for our actions, but don't hold their own district attorneys and sheriffs, cops, and citizens accountable for their citizens' arrests and their violence against black people. I would say that there was a mix of people here, but I would again say that the first windows that were broken and that the first attacks were made were not by black people. And that the black protesters that were in the park that called the rally, like most of us went home or were trying to stop the violence and get things to go home.
So what do you think about the elevation of the violence last night?
I think that violence begets violence, and that America is the most violent country in the world with the most violent police department. And that instead of shuffling Auburn's case around like a hot potato for 3 months, if they had arrested those people, held them accountable, and handled a grand jury, even during the COVID-19 crisis, because we still have immigration courts deporting families and breaking up brown families daily. If they had done their job and held the instigators of all of this violence accountable, none of this would have happened.
So, what do you think about the violence in a quick nutshell? What do you think about the violence? What is your hope for Atlanta now, for the country now?
My hope for Atlanta and for the country now is for the district attorneys around this country to hold the cops and vigilantes that kill black people, that break up black families, that they are held as accountable as rioters who break windows. Thank you.